if you look at this more closely, you may want to zoom in on it. This is a more advanced method of controlling the arm. If he applies Shuai Jiao correctly, he can spin me. He can prevent me from hitting with the rear hand. And that's going to allow him to move in close to that position I was in before. For example, if we were fighting and I threw cup choi and missed, he might grab my arm in a downward position. If I threw a straight punch, which we did before, he would use Shuai Jiao to control me. Or he may come just down on his punch. All the anti-grappling techniques we're going to teach in this tape are going to help you move out of the most common positions when you're grabbed, so that he can't simply move in on me and take control of the fight. We're going to again go back to this one, which is a straight one into the body, where he grabs on top. One of the simplest ones to do is he's going to try to keep my arm straight. If he lets me bend, I'm going to have more freedom. If he keeps it straight, you can see he has a little more control of me. However, my arm is not one unit. And if I'm calm and collected, I can find a lot of ways out of grab like this. The first one is to simply rotate the arm. First thing I'm going to do is open my hand, if you want to focus on my hand right now. As I open my hand, that is going to cause my wrist to expand. It's going to make it harder for him to grab me. Now, if you're still focusing, I'm going to begin to rotate. Now, if you want to take a larger shot of this, you'll notice that as I rotate, I start to turn over his arms. You'll notice his elbow is up, and his other hand is down. I can, from here, begin to cross him up. Or I can attack this elbow. I can either apply an arm bar, or one of the commonest techniques in the system, I can simultaneously strike the face and control the arm. In the form, it may look like this. But again, the application is that here, if you want to look closely at the elbow, I'm hitting the elbow. I'm also hitting the face. I'm using the back part of my hand to strike the soft area, the nose. The tips of my fingers can go into his eyes. So I rotate and strike. We can also turn the arm if he allows me to bend my elbow. The first technique is simply the arm rotation. The second technique becomes gua, which we've already talked about in trapping, but it can also be an anti-grappling technique. Ideally, your technique should have multiple uses. So even if you only learn 15 or 20 techniques, you can have a wide variety of different applications. So he's going to grab me. And again, if he allows me to bend my elbow, that gives me even more control of the situation to come up. Now, I'm just going to reverse this angle right now so you can see it more clearly. If I can turn, this hand is free to control, much more than when I just rotated. This hand can come up. I can apply a palm technique called Deng. Deng can be used to free myself. Deng can be used as a striking technique into the body. Or, if he's a really smart fighter, he's not going to let me control him. And he may let go of this hand and try to hit me with this hand, Carl. It's a simultaneous block and strike. We'll do that one more time. He can see he's being controlled. It comes from the ear. I'm cutting through. The follow-up technique can be So Choi, which we've already discussed in the striking tape. This is Gua. This is Deng. And this is So.